Hey everyone, Logan from ByDesign here. I just wanted to walk you through our new markup slash revision feature that allows you to sort of leave revisions directly on images. We plan to support PDFs and videos in the very near future. We're sort of at the end of the development cycle for that, so expect that shortly. But we can now support images, so I want to walk you through that process a little bit. Normally what we'll do for a lot of images is we'll upload as a zip, and we'll continue to do that so it's easy to download. But what you'll now also see is we'll update images as individual images themselves, so you can actually leave the markup items. Before we get into that, just a small little quality of life update. If the description is sort of cut off, we now can allow you to expand it and unexpand it. So for very long descriptions before, it would just show the full thing. You can now hide and show that. So very small little update, but hopefully makes it a little bit cleaner for you. So now that we're jumping into revisions, what you can do is anytime it is an image file, you can go ahead and click it, and it will open up this new markup window. Now, one thing to notice is all you really need to do is anytime you want to change something, you just click where you want to leave a revision, let's say on this orange line, and say, can we change this to a blue line? And now you'll see that there has been an annotation revision left. This is the first one that is unresolved, so we'll automatically get notified. It'll create a comment, move the status revision, everything like you do with the revision today, but it'll now be all automatic. So you can hover over this to see it. You can see it's over here. You can also toggle between all the different image files within the request. So let's say on this one, we also want to remove this red tag. We can leave it here. So these live independently of each other. They're both on their own separate files. And like I said, if we go back to request, you can see it's now on the revision status. The due date has been bumped back a day. There's an automatic comment. I've tested this a few times, so this is why there's multiple. You can also notice here if there is a unresolved revision comment on this specific file, you'll see this blue icon. And one thing to keep in mind is our team will go in here and automatically mark these as resolved, right, if something has been completed. So if we go ahead and we mark all of these as resolved, it'll automatically move to the ready for review for our team to go through the QA process, make sure everything checks out, and go ahead and move it to ready for approval for you. And something internally that we do that you may or may not notice is on old version of files, we typically archive it. And that's what this button here does. So if for whatever reason this is the old version of the file, like Loki Social 1 might be Loki Social version 2, it disappears from the all files. You can still access it in archived. But when you go to the actual markup feature itself, it'll still exist here so you can see the historical context of what we were able to do and what's been resolved. But it'll now be grayed out as a preview, and you can also see that it's been marked as archived here. So something just to keep in mind is you'll still see the old versions of files, but the new ones will appear at the top, and you can sort of quickly tell just by the opacity and the archive tag here. So just wanted to quickly call that out. So again, this is only for images. Hopefully it makes actually requesting revisions just a little bit quicker for you. But we plan to support PDFs and videos here in the near future. But just wanted to call this out as a new feature that we're rolling out. But this is still in beta, so feel free to let us know any comments you have, any bugs, any issues that you experience, or any feedback just on the general experience. It's always welcome. So thank you so much, and feel free to let us know if you have any questions. Talk soon.